Good morning, everyone. I didn't upload my video yesterday, so I'll upload them today. So yesterday I showed you how I made, got to get my brain working. I'm just doing this quickly before I have to go off to school. And I've got my tripod up on the chair today so that you can see better. So I might have to stand up every so often and check. So I glued all of this in and I showed you how to do that, and that seems to be working fine, and I'll do those another time. So what I want to do today is decorate the cover. And I have no idea what I'm going to do, which is pretty normal. So let's have a look at it. I was thinking, needs to flatten out a little bit. I was thinking more like something I would like to do, some book page. So let me just get some of my book pages. Oh, what about my printable book pages? Oh, I like that. That's Tracy's. Oh, what about Tracy's? It's not big enough. Let me think. No, I'm going to do book pages, as I've said before. So I'm just opening my book page box. I'm very squished in here. Just get these random pieces of paper out of the way. Don't need those. Okay, I've got lots of book pages to play with here. I might do some of these. So we'll just tear them out. So I'm just tearing here. So it's kind of going to be a kind of a collagey thing. Right. So I'll just glue that down. I'm not going to cover all of the straw paper because I like the straw paper, but I'll cover a lot of it. And you know, you could go and stitch on here. All kinds of things can happen. I've noticed I've left my glue open since yesterday, so it's probably all dried in there. So I hope you can hear me because the iPad is further away from me now because it's up on the tripod. Okay, and I have to go to school soon, so don't want to take too long to do this. Hopefully the ideas will come to me. I'm just going to grab my, sorry for my shoulder, grab my scrap bin as well. Got this pretty tissue paper yesterday, so I might use some of that. Oh, what about some music paper? That would be good. Side, put that up there, just tear it. Okay, so how's everybody going? I hope you're all having a great week. My week's kind of a bit weird because I've started the schools, as I mentioned, so I have to get into the swing of things and figure out how I'm going to keep up with everything. I kind of would like to stop going to the schools, but the teachers don't let me. They like it. Don't know why, but they like it. I'm going to put that one there. Just tear it. Right. Oh, and then I'll show you, maybe we'll look in those. So my sister Sarah went to some thrift stores in Sydney, some op shops, and she found some amazing books there. So I got a couple on Amazon. I didn't get the exact one that she got, but I got some different ones in the same range. So maybe I'll pull those out and we'll use some of those, maybe. I was wondering, well, let's first of all have a look at those and see if there's anything I want to use. So I'll show you the books. So they're called Memories of a Lifetime, borders and frames. It's really cool. So what it is, it's these public domain images that they've collected into this book. I don't think you can scan them. You can't scan them, and you can use them for personal. Yeah, you're not supposed to use it for commercial stuff. Well, this is for me, so I'm going to use it. And I reckon, I think you could probably use them, like, you know, put the originals in, but you wouldn't be allowed to reproduce them and put them in things. That's what I would understand. I don't know. What does everybody else think? So there's this one's borders and frames. It's really cool. It has a CD where you can print them out once you've used them. Obviously, if you're going to be selling something, I would put the original in as you would with other book pages. So this is all borders. It's really wonderful. I don't know if I'll use any of these. So they look like some things that I've seen on the New York Public Library, that sort of style. That's pretty. That's really, I don't even know. Here I am showing you things. Oh yes, you can see I'm doing very well today. So I'm just going to have a quick flip through. Not to take all day, but this one has the disc in the back. I bought it secondhand. It was very inexpensive. That's nice. Very inexpensive on Amazon. Let me see. No, I don't think I'll use any of these. Just checking quickly. Okay, no. Let's have. I got 3 different ones. I didn't get the exact one. I think I've ordered the one that Sarah got, but it's coming from America. So this is Alphabets and Ornaments. There's so many nice things. I just have to think about how I would want to use it. It's really cool. I mean, that's just beautiful, that whole page. And the paper is, it's not completely, it's not matte, but it's not glossy either. Isn't that pretty? I mean, there's so many ideas in here. It's just beautiful. I love it. I don't even know if I want to cut this one up because it just can give me ideas of how I might like to do a collage, something different. I do like it. So maybe I'm not going to cut any of these up at the moment. This one I think came, yes, this one's the big, it was, oh, like I think I paid one pence for it or something ridiculous. But it doesn't have the CD. But I don't care because I'm not going to reproduce them. So I'm quite happy just to use it as is. It's just gorgeous. So I think I'm going to keep that one intact because it's kind of collagey. And I like it. I like it. It gives me ideas. Look at those wonderful things. I got a postcard, something similar to that, bit different. Slightly different. Really cool. Really cool books. So if you can get your hands on one of those, I think you'll have a lot of fun. Just be careful with what you're doing with them. So that's that one. And then I've got another one. What other one did I get? Oh, Romantic Illustrations. Oh, is that the one? That's the one that Sarah got. I did get it then. Is that the one Sarah got? Yes, it is. So this one does have the disc in it. I think Sassa's already cut hers all up. And they're examples. And there's all these pretty things in there. I'm a bit confused. Probably shouldn't have put the video on. Oh, so many nice things. Too many options cause confusion. That's what I think. So that's all very nice. But it's not calling out to me. Let's pick it up and flip. I've got the disc in that one. Let me see. Oh, I like it. It's so nice. It's really cool. Hope you can see it. Yes, you can. Okay, well, I don't know. What a great book, though. So guys, if anything from this video, you picked up this, you can go and pick up these. You can go and buy these. These are wonderful. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to use any of those. I think I would like to use these more in making pockets and things like that. There's nothing that I think I want to use for this. Right, let's move on. We're wasting time. So the other option is I have all these books. Oh, they're in the other room, the other ones. I've got a few here. I think I might do, I know what I might do. It's coming to me. Did you hear that? There you go. What's that? Oh, those are, see, look at all these cool books I've got. Full of books. And I'm not afraid to cut them up. Oh, I do like this one. This is one of my favorites. This one here. Let's see what's in. See how pretty is that? I could use something like that. Oh, I like that one. I wonder whether I would use the whole page and just stick it on, or would I just cut the flowers out? You see, I won't use it because I have to think about it. So pretty. So that's that one. You can see I haven't decided. And then I've got this Birds of Britain, which is like that other one. Well, they're all little birdies to cut out. I don't think I'll use those. They're too little. And then I've got Flowers and Lowlands. Now, this is super pretty, this book. I haven't really looked at them too well. It's really wonderful. So I could use one of those. Something in those could be good. Great books. Great, great books. And I got a whole series of those. But what I'm thinking, first of all, let's get on with it. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I'm just standing up over here, and just maybe I might like to use, this doily's too big, but maybe I would like to put a doily on there. So I've got my doilies here, I've got smaller ones. I've just got to get them under my mess. Okay, go. Just, sorry, I'm going to drop it on the ground. Okay, done. And here we go. Oh, here's a smaller doily. Maybe I would like to use this size. Yes, I think I might glue that down. And did I want to use any of this pretty tissue paper? Let's just give it a tear. Ooh. Tearing it up. Throw that on the floor, get it out of the way. Okay, let me see, because you can see, oh, I like that. That's, okay, that's it. Good, good, good. We're getting somewhere. And this is a bit gluey, this piece of paper, so I'm just going to fold it in half and put it aside. I have a never-ending stash of pages to collage over. It just grows. You'd think it would go down, but it doesn't. No, not that glue. I want this glue. Now, how am I going to go? I've never glued on tissue paper before. This is interesting. It's doing okay. It's a bit like the rice paper. Not quite as strong as the rice paper, I don't think. So I'll have to be careful I don't tear it. I don't know if my gluing section is on screen, but it's more important that my little book is on screen. Oh, okay. Right. So let's just glue this down. It doesn't really have to line up, and I'll just start here. Doesn't matter if it's crinkly. Oh, doesn't that go down a treat? I don't think I got any glue there. Okay, just getting out air bubbles, I hope. Oh, the whole table's shaking. Come on. I think I put some glue there. There we go. It's glued down. Right, like that. And then now I've got to get the glue on this unfriendly thing. So, and I'm only going to glue it on this side for the moment. It's got to go around there. I just do it more or less. It does dry in the end, so it's not a problem if you have glue everywhere. And this glue is good because it's not shiny or anything like that. So if you have glue where it's not meant to be, it's not shiny. So it doesn't shine and glisten and remind you that you shouldn't have had glue there. Okay, so let's just make sure I've got glue all around the edges. Wet one. Okay, got that. Right. Great. And another thing I'm thinking, I might need a label. Let me look at Tracy's labels. I haven't cut hers all up yet. I need to cut them up so then I'll start using them. Oh, and I have a whole new sheet of mine to cut up as well. Great. Let me see here. Because Tracy, oh, they're mine. Tracy has some good labels too. I need to cut all of those up. Oh, okay, no, they're a bit dark for this project. They're just papers. Oh, long-lived disorganization. How about that? Oh, I didn't cut those up yet. That was a dud print. Oh, here they are. Here they are, found them. I do love all of these. Let's put those over there, that would be better. No, I don't think I'm going to use those. I didn't glue, they're not on the sticky paper. So, not those. Maybe one of these. Put those there. You'll just have to be patient with me today. Oh, here's some big ones. That's what I want. Oh, some other big ones. Good. Hope you can hear me. I apologize if you can't. Please don't be too annoyed. Now, let's cut out this one because I think I like a big one. And we'll cut out, I might like any of those big ones. So I won't cut them out perfectly. Just quickly, so that way we can see which we like. Oops, I dropped it. Doesn't matter. I'll pick it up. Just roughly around the edges. And then this one, I'm not very good at cutting out these ovals. Or anything round or oval. Do a little bit of a wobbly job. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we like. Put those over there. Okay, so that's glued down there. I could like that one. Not that one. Too many rounds. I quite like that one, and I might like this one. Okay, so I'll keep those aside. I'll decide on those when I've decorated it. And I need to find something that I might like to stick on the front. And these are from books here. And there's a few little pieces of tissue paper. Oh, here's some of these cute Mrs. Coggs. There's those all those cute bunnies. I don't think I want to put one of those on. But I did have some bigger things in here that don't fit on many of the other things I've been doing. Something like that. Oh, there's that owl. He's cute. He's cute. Oh, I might pull that one out. You never know. You never know. And then I do also like these. And I also like this one. And I also like that one. And I also like this. And I like all of those, but I won't pull those out. We have to make a selection. Oh, my nose is itchy. That one's cute, cute. This is why I want these albums, so I don't have to sift through boxes, your boxes of stuff like this. I can just have them in those folders and see them straight away. That's what I would like. What's this one? Why is that? Oh, that's just that. Okay. Or the other choice would be Edith Holden. Something Edith Holden on the front would be nice. So, like if I do this, I would like to put, so I would have the label there. Am I on screen? Whoops, oh, fell over. Okay, so there's those birds. Nope, don't like the owl. Nope, not that one. Now, let me see here. No, maybe. Not this one. No, that doesn't really go with that. Just let me see here with this one. I like that more as colours. And then I'm quite like that. It's quite simple, but I like it. And let me just see this one, because that bird is so cute. I actually like that one more. Put that one there, maybe. Move those, put those ones away. The other option was to keep it more like that, but I don't think so. And I don't think I'll put that there. So it's just a process of elimination. And let me see here that, no, I won't use those. Or the other option was something like this. And do a bit more collage. I quite like that too, but I don't think I'll do that. I think I like this one. I'm just going to go with it. It's only a, I'm just going to get rid of this rubbish here. Otherwise I'll be gluing the rubbish to my folder. That'd be typical. So let's just get, I think I might use PVA, and I might have to stick a pin in there to get the glue to come out. Pins, where are you? Where are you? Where are the pins? Can't find them. Oh, let's see if the glue comes out. Am I lucky? Yes. Oh, it came out. It's been open for like 24 hours. Didn't dry. Well, that was lucky. Right. It's heaps of glue. Come on. Oh, can't pick you up. Let's glue this down. I'm just keeping it simple for this. Who knows if it's straight? Wouldn't even know. Okay, so that's glued down. And I like that. I'm quite happy with that. And I'll probably come back to it with some, and I'm liking more this colour than the black colour. So I'll cut this. And this is on sticky paper, so hopefully I can get it off in a timely fashion. Come on. Try and put it straight. So then I can write what's in there. That's really cool. And then the other thing I can do is maybe get some, let's see here in any of these, if I want to stick any of these down somewhere. That one's, I cut them all different widths, so I had different choices. I do really like that. It's one of my favorites. Oh, here's a gale. No, what about a gale? Oh, I love that. That goes really well. Thank you, Gail. I bought your other one. I just have to print it out. I quite like that. And it's really funny because that's the same as that one, but then you get different colours when you cut it out in different widths. Not that one. I do really love this one. I just printed out, I got some ledger paper from the New York Public, like the script, from the New York Public Library, and I just printed it on the sticky paper, so then I could just tear it out as I felt like it. So as you can see, I just sort of lay them on top, and it's just like a feeling whether you feel like the colours are working with whatever you're collaging. I have a million here, so what I did have were a couple. Oh, here's the embroideries. Oh, I love the embroideries. I've got to do more of those. The embroideries are it. And I do like the way the script turned out. And this was a painting that I only took a part of the painting and the florally part and printed out. So I got floral washi tape. And here's another gale. That's not the right colour. And here's another gale, but we don't have chickens, so I'm not going to put chickens on it. And I do love that, but that's not the right colours. That's that one. I've already got that one pulled out. Just getting there. I thought I had another. Oh, here. This one I like. And then this one is pretty cool. That's too wide. Oh, and this also is one of my favourites. I don't remember where I got that. I think that was maybe a New York Public Library. It was like a book cover or the inside of a book or something. Okay, I think that's it. So we won't look at those anymore. We'll just put those over there and have a look here. Move those out of the way. So let's just see if any of these are going to... Like, I obviously wouldn't put the whole thing. Don't know about that. I'm going to put the gale. I really like the gale. Don't you love it? The gale. I wonder if the gale would go on there. No, I'm not going to put anything on there. There's no... I like the brown. I don't think there's really any point. I think anything that you put on there, because it's curving, will just pop off. Because I could put that there. I would really like to put that there, but I don't know that it will stick down very well. It might. Oh, I do like that there though. Maybe I'll try it. It's only for me. And I do like this. Now what I did with these was, this sticky paper tears really well. So if you don't want it to be all straight, I actually don't mind that. So I think I'll leave it straight. But you can tear on the wider ones down the sides and make it all torn. And then you just stick it down when you get the backing off, obviously. Okay. So I'm going to stick that there. I quite like that. Lovely. That's that one. And then I need something, I think, over here. And I like to put one here and one up there, or one across there to balance it. To me, that balances it. Don't know if it's a bit of hogwash, but in my mind, it balances it. So let's see, what did I like? I quite like this one, even though it's kind of clay. Oh no, this one. I think I'll use this one. I think I'll put a bit of that one there because that just lifts it. I'm going to tear it. Did you? And it has bunnies on it. It's really cute. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Okay, come on. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I feel so peaceful today. Hope the kids are good. I can't remember. I've already met one of the classes last year when they're in second middle school. Now they're in third. I think I've got one of the naughty classes today. I won't like that. I don't like it when they're naughty. They can be very rude. I don't enjoy it, I must say. Anyway, I'll keep my fingers crossed that they're nice. They can be a bit animalesque, the Italian children. They don't have the Anglo-Saxon ways about them. Although I know some Anglo-Saxon children can be shockers as well. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down and time will tell. We'll see, because it's quite sticky, but time will tell. But I do like it. This is a beautiful trim gale. It's very useful. Okay, so I've stuck that there, not very well. And I'm just going to trim it. At least you get to see how my brain works, or not, if I haven't planned it before. I was going to plan it before, but then yesterday I was so tired. After school, I did do well. I had to package up a few orders and things and send them off. So I did all of that sort of stuff. I didn't do anything really creative. Oh, I did the one video. Yeah, I did that. And I put it on crooked, guys. But does that matter? No. I'm going to stitch on some trim, some jute trim or linen trim there, and it's going to wrap around. And I do really like this cover, how it's turning out. I do feel like it needs one more thing. I think it needs or a stamp. It doesn't need a label because I've got labels. It just needs something. So I'm just going through this one And I'm thinking a stamp. I do like the stamps. I do like that one, but maybe not that colour because it's too blendy. Not a bird stamp because I've got a big bird. I want a flower or a butterfly. Let's see this one. I don't want it the same level as that. Quite like that one. Put that one aside. Not that one. That's what about this one? This one might blend in too much. I think that's too blendy. Here's a bright one. I don't mind that one, but I think I like the other one more. And then let's look at the butterflies because I feel like I've exhausted those options. I think I like the flower more. Let me see here. Down a bit. No, I think I'll stick the flower on. Just let me double check. Yes, they're all birds. There's a few butterflies there, but I think yes. Or the other option is one of these. No, too much. Okay, I'm going to stick a what do you call it? A flower stamp. So I'll just go over that with some glue. Might have to do 3 videos. This seems to be taking me a long time. And I don't want it the same level as that, so that's why I'm overlapping a little bit in my image, onto my image. Okay, so that's that. Now we'll flip it over and we'll go to the other side. Now what am I going to do on the other side? I think I'll do some more book pages, but I'm not going to stick an image like that on. I could just on the back put something like, maybe I could just put Tracy there. Let me flip it over. I do quite like the Tracy on the back. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to move all of this stuff out of the way, and I'm going to, a lovely subby couldn't, it just, you know, she could see my pain trying to tear my papers, and she taught me to put it on the short side and hold it down firmly. That's the idea, and then tear it up on the big side. Oh, and that didn't work, did it? Of course, because the video's on. I've been doing a great job at it off video. Right, let's put this down again. Okay. Right, there we go. That's all right. And then what I need to do is just put this here. No, wait, I want to pull off another edge. Don't want to waste any, so that's why I have to tear it off. Come on. Oh, second time. Oh, I'll be causing you all pain watching me do this. I know it. Okay, got it. I wasn't holding it the right way. Okay, so I'm going to have to put it sideways because it's otherwise, you know, my page is quite big. So what I want to do, do I want to keep the stamp? No, it doesn't matter. I think I want to keep that though. So I'll have to tear, I tore off the wrong end. I do want to keep the it's coming to me in Italian. What's it called? The ivy. Is it kind of low? It's not, is it ivy? It's got a flower on it. I don't know what it is. I'm not a flower expert. Okay, come on, come on. Let's blame it on the tripod. It's limiting my movements. Okay. So if I wanted it to do it like that, I would have to put something down there. And my goal was to make it more simple than that. Unless, if you can stand it, unless maybe one of my wider, not this one. No, I was thinking more like, where is it? Do I have a wider one? think that one, that could be nice. Or I was thinking, where is the other one? Not that one. Why can you never find things? No, I don't think I have a wider one of that type. The type I'm thinking. Oh, I cut them all skinny. Okay, well, that's the end of that idea. So now I think I'll put it round the other way, like this way. That's the way it's going to go. So I'm just going to put a little pencil mark. That might help me. There. So I need to tear that off. And now I can do it this way. I'll probably do a better job. I'll just line it up there. And that's coming off. And that can go into the scrap. And then I'm going to put that there. And then I need to put a little pencil marking down here. This is how simple it is. No measuring. Well, it's kind of measuring, but not, you know, not measuring with numbers. You're just eyeballing it. Goodness gracious, I hope I'm on screen. And I am. Oh, I just had a panic attack. So, and you know what I'm going to do, if I can find it, is I'm going to use double-sided tape. I might have to get up and go over here and see. I've got some, this is not puffy double-sided tape, this one. So let's open this one. And I'm just going to make my life easy and double-sided tape it. Because it's not going anywhere. It's just staying in here pretty much. So if you were thinking, like someone mentioned in the comments, it'd be great to take around with you. Possibly you might want to put like one of those spray protectives on it, or Mod Podge, or I don't know, like if it's going to be bashed about, that sort of thing. I'd probably, oh dear, I've gone crooked. I'll just trim that off. I'd probably put mine into a little drawstring bag or something, or a little sort of iPad sort of pouch that I could make myself and slip it in there so it was protected. Yes, that's a good idea. That's what I'd do. Oh wait, I wanted to put one diagonal, I think. Do I want to do it diagonal, or I might put 2 down the middle. Maybe I'll put 3 down the middle for good measure. Just so it's not all puffy. Okay. So I'm glad everybody liked those beautiful albums. That, like, I've just been ticking things off my bucket list. That was, I thought, you know, like I would never be able to buy one of those, but I bought one full of postcards and I was really, really so excited. I've given myself so many presents this month. It's ridiculous. I'll have to behave myself now. It was my birthday and I've had lots of presents, and now I've got to be a good girl. Okay, better stand up for this. Okay, and I can't believe that with the ruler I've gone totally crooked up the top, and I've stuck it down crooked as well. There you go. Well, doesn't matter. So this, I need to glue this down, and this is going to be a trial. I like that. Bit of a trial there, because they don't like to stick down. You have to keep pushing them down until they stay. So that's down there. And to solve my problem of my crookedness, I might stick something like some washi, or maybe I could stick something. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Maybe I'll just stick that down there. And I might tear it. I might like it to be torn. And I'll tear it in such a way that I can keep that little strip and stick that somewhere else. I'll keep that. And I'm going to stick this down. And it will kind of semi-cover up the fact that I went crooked. That did stick down. I must have put heaps of glue there. Right. Come on. This must be the slowest video ever. Oh, got it. Come on. There you go. Isn't it fun watching people fumble on YouTube? Okay. Somehow standing up didn't help, but I'm trying it again. Got it. Yes, I like that. And do I want to put this here? No, I don't. There, no. Do I want a little bit? No, I don't think I want anything else on there. I just want to keep that plain. Now that's a bit sticky, but it doesn't matter. And inside all I was going to do was maybe, I think I might just cut up some of my mine or Tracy's collage paper and just stick that in there. Keep it fairly plain, but they have to go sideways. So here, I think I'll just put something like that, and then I needed, no, I think maybe I might just leave it plain, because what I'm thinking is when you put things in, it might be too clashy. Or the other thing I could do is keep in theme with my, oh my goodness, this is going to be interesting. More stuff just being dropped onto the floor. I'll get that pad out again. This is what I think I'll do. I'm going to stick two pieces of this paper in. So let me just measure it. What's my measurements? I can't remember. I wrote them down on a piece of paper here. 23.5 by, I think it was 17. Yes, I'll do it 17. I'll just, so I can close my glues because I'm going to double-sided tape them down. So I'll double-sided tape it down. And let me just choose, I think I want them to be not too busy. Maybe I like this one, the blue. I'll use the blue side. And I could even just do it the same. I'll just use the blue side. What did I say? 17 by 23.5. I'll probably need 2 for the pink one. Okay, see how we go. Sorry guys, this is a very funny video. Very funny one. Oh gosh, I don't even know what time it is. Imagine if I'd been here for like, I only had like an hour or so. If it's already gone by and I'm late, that wouldn't be good. Okay. So what I would do, before you stitch your pages in or anything like that, you need to do all of your exterior decorating. I'm sure you all know that, because most of you know more about this stuff than I do, about the logic of it all. But yes, do all of your decorating before. So in reality, you could even just stitch these in, but I'm just going to, as I mentioned, double-sided sticky tape them in. That's right. And then 17. So we'll do that. Some more scraps, put them in the scrap box. Put that over there on the mess. I seem to be reduced even into an even smaller area. I've lost my pages. They're flying around somewhere. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Let's have a look. Here are my pages. So I think I'll switch it. I'll put the blue on the back. Not that it really matters. Yes. I'm probably going to make some more pages to go in there anyway. Because I want, they can take, you know, quite a bit. Thinking maybe comfortably how many did I put in the other one? 1, 2, 3. I put 4, 5 in the other one. I think it could take one more. So six scrapbooking pages of the double-sided type that seem to be a little bit stronger. And then you've got heaps and heaps and heaps of space to put things in. I might just do the diagonal trick here. Okay, come on. We're using you because you're faster. Now don't take a long time to come off. I really don't like the double-sided tapes where you can't pull the backing off. It takes forever to get the backing off. This one's pretty good. Okay. Very sticky stuff. Good. And on you go. Oh, that's a little bit better than the last time. Oh, and the hearts are upside down. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay, and put that one. I mean, and you could decorate, but I don't want to decorate my pages because and this sort of background, because I think, you know, then it hinders seeing all of your little cut pieces that, you know, that you're putting in your pockets, like your washi strips or cut flowers or birds or what have you. Diagonal. Okay. So I think I might have to come back with a third video so I can just sort of finish it up. Or otherwise, I don't know, I could just show you it finished. It's not too hard. Okay, that's in there. And then I'm going to get this that I had already cut more or less. That one's a bit wobbly. Let's do one that's better. To my width. So I just need to decide my height. And I don't want it to be too high. So I'm going to tear 2 like so. 1. Yes, I want bigger pockets at the front. 2, and it slips so it's definitely crooked. And I'm just going to get my glue, and I think as this was on a roll, it's curvy, but if you have like a little notepad of tracing paper, yours won't be rolling up like mine. So I'll just stick it on the curvy side with the curve going inwards, so it's not rolling up, if you know what I mean. Okay. It does take a second to really grab a hold properly. Yes, this is going to be good. Just keep going over it until it sticks. It will in a second. Doesn't take too long. And it's good because it's not too tight, so things slip in and out easy. But they don't seem to be falling out of my other one too much, so it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, and now we'll do the one at the front. Oh, you know, the other thing I was thinking that could be a good way to close it is to put a hole in the center, and then not a nice piece of elastic, and just have an elastic closure, if you know what I mean. Okay, just make sure they stick. So that's done. So it's very plain, but it needs to be functionable. Needs to function. Okay, so that is the front, and I can write down what I want, what's in there, and then that's the back. And here I put some wobbly Gale tape. Didn't do a very good job of that, but doesn't matter. But it's pretty. It's going to be pretty when it folds over. So I was thinking you could have like the elastic loop coming out here and fold it over. Or I'm going to tie, I am going to stitch just some linen trim there. Let me see this, like I've got this sort of trim. And it would just wrap around and hold it. So I'm just get my machine and stitch it there. So I don't think I'll do another video. I think this is enough because you can get the idea. I'm probably just going to pamphlet stitch it in the center. I thought about machine stitching, but I'd like to add a few more pages, and I'll probably go crooked with the machine stitching. So I think I'll just pamphlet stitch it in there. And so I think I'll finish these up, both of them, and then I'll show you how they turned out. But that just gives you the basic idea of how it all works. And do ask any questions if you need to ask any questions. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry it was a very bodgy video. Not planned at all. I'm not organized, but I hope it was helpful. So that's the inside, and then the pages go in. These pages are incomplete, and you've got your little storage pouch. So thank you for watching, and I will be back sometime soon. Bye.